In today's society, everybody from doctors to teachers bear tattoos. Popular culture too, with television series such as Miami Ink. and LA Ink. Tattooing has become more iconic, with tattoo artists becoming famous in their own right.
I'm Kat Von D, and this is LA Ink.
David Beckham, for instance, being the England captain and having, major work being done, he didn't have something small. He had a full sleeve. He's had a lot of his back being done. He is a fan of tattoos in a big way. Ladies like Amy Winehouse and Angelina Jolie, they are changing the way we think about women with tattoos, because they encapsulate beauty. They're very classic looking. They're heavily tattooed. They're beautiful.
I believe that in the next 30 years, tattoos are going to be more socially acceptable.
I think tattoos are becoming more and more socially acceptable. Say 10, 20 years ago, they were quite unusual unless you had been in prison or in the Navy or a member of the National Front or something like that. And they were quite unusual and, in a sense, not acceptable, because one thing you can say about people is that we tend to worry about or not like what is strange.
Tattoos are becoming more, welcome in society now, and I think lots of people are getting tattooed more.
It's nice, isn't it? Nice solid tattoo, kind of simple but effective. Bright colours, pop out. Cool. That looks fucking awesome. Shame about the Hobbit feet, but fuck it. She sat like a trooper as well. Yeah, the purple and green was nice. I was almost going to do both main colours in blue at one point. I was going to talk her into it rather than purple, to go with the green and yellow. So blue, green and yellow, but we just went with purple and it's come out nice.
Whilst tattoos may be fashionable, there is still some discrimination surrounding them, leading some to regret their tattoos.
I've got this, it's Jojo written on my knuckles. I get discriminated because of jobs. I can't, when I go for interviews, they look at as soon as they clap eyes on my tattoo, that's it. They just put my application to the bottom of the pile. Not really interested. People either call me a lesbian because I've got a tattoo, or they say I've been to prison because I look like a thug.
Sometimes there might be discrimination against people with tattoos. I think in the first place, if it's going to get in the way of somebody's role or somebody's function, it's all very well to be among a group of friends who all like and appreciate tattoos, but if you've got to deal with people as a nurse or as a doctor, and they're people who might find tattoos offensive, then it's going to be very difficult to do your job, so there might be some discrimination.
I think people who have tattoos in general are slightly discriminated against. That even comes from me when I was a kid. I was always scared of people with tattoos. I remember seeing in a swimming pool when I was about 8 or 9 a punk, and he had a massive spider's web with "fuck off" on his neck, which is a fucking horrible tattoo anyway.
Basically because of the stigma that's gone around tattoos from their inception, basically. When they came out of the tribes of Papua New Guinea and things like that, they went on to sailors and they went on to criminals and generally the lower echelons of society, and for that reason there's a stigma now that anyone that has got a tattoo is a criminal or a thug.
There's something quite addictive about having tattoos. There's an element of collecting about them, and I think that would make them addictive. I don't mean addictive in the sense that, say, alcohol or cigarettes can be addictive, but there's a collector's mentality among some tattooists and some people who are tattooed.
When giving someone a tattoo, it can be like an empowering experience. They kind of walk out of here, if they've really endured the tattoo, they walk out, feeling kind of strong like bull and stuff like that, you know when you've had a good bit of work done.
Tattoos are very addictive, partly because of the adrenaline rush that you get when getting them, and I guess if you're willing to get a tattoo and have a elaborate piece of work done, then you're in it for the long run. It's not just an hour-long thing. I mean, I've had 9 hours or so work done on my arm, and you have to have some level of addiction to keep it up, I guess.
Tattoos have a big psychological impact because they are permanent, because the whole point of a tattoo is you draw something on your skin so it is visible and it is of you, it is part of your identity, but also it's something that's always going to be part of your identity. Tattoos inevitably come to be signals or signs of loyalty or commitments.
Fucking hell. Let me think about this. I don't fucking know. There aren't, unless it is something personal like portraiture and stuff. It's something for remembrance. Other than that, it's just a lot of people get tattooed because they think it looks more interesting than bare skin, I guess.